Hello, friends. Welcome to a How to Play Mystic Warlords of Ka'a video. I am your lead creator for this fan-based game, and my name is Kevin. Thank you for joining us. If you have a friend, a family member, a coworker, or anybody that you know in your inner circle that likes card games, I invite you to ask them to join us. This is a really cool game that was premiered as a prop on The Big Bang Theory in its a few episodes that they had. And what we wanted to do is bring it into a format where you can play in the comfort of your home, in a bookstore, or wherever you choose that is allowed. There is also a digital version of this game. It is on Steam. It's their digital play top table, and we have links on our Facebook page. In front of us, we have an advertisement that I'm going to start putting in the very beginning of every one of my videos. And what you can do is just scan this QR code, and it'll direct you straight to our Facebook group where you can join us. So today what we're going to do is I am going to go over how to set up your play area and try to explain to you the areas of that and the things that you're going to need when you play an opponent. Now in our digital version, all of these assets are already there for you. You just have to get familiar with how that game is set up. I do not have any control on how that is. Someone else in our group made that for us as a tool for other people to be able to play across the globe. But I also think that you can do like a video chat, a Zoom chat, and based on your internet connections, make that available for social distancing, or let's say your friend is in a different city at the time of when you want to play. It's just a all around tool to try to bring players of like-mindedness together. And all of these social media outlets, we want you to join us, mainly on Facebook. That way, if you want to set up a game, you can just reach out to one of the people in the community, and maybe even go on Discord. That's not here, but we do have a Discord server dedicated to Mystic Warlords of Ka'a for those people who want to do their stuff on Discord as well. I humbly ask anyone that wants that actually plays to maybe post a video, their deck building list, get involved in our group. So without further ado, let's go over how to set up your play area. This is great for people just now joining us that are actually curious about the game and want to try to learn along with us. For those who's been with us a while, you probably already know, so maybe this video is not for you. Alright, so in front of us is a sample play mat. This design should be available in our Facebook group. Now, if you want to have this mat physically made, what you'll do is you'll take that image that is in the playmat album and send it to any one of your chosen playmat makers of your choice. I had this one made in a place that I don't remember because it's been like 2.5 years ago. And it was like $35 at the time. It should not be that much. Now, with so many resources available, I believe Board Games Maker can make these. I have not seen their price, and I really don't know. I don't remember the size of this thing. Maybe in another video, I'll update you guys with what this actual size is. Now, the next thing you're going to need is you're going to need to know what the areas are. Now, in the rules, it tells you the exact zones to put things in. So your summon limit zone is up here in the top left hand corner, and you will put your summon limit cards in there. You don't have to have summon limit cards. You can use a piece of dice, a counter. The whole reason why we made summon limit cards is to give players a background and environment of the world of Ka'a. Like, for instance, this particular summon limit card represents some of the Sun Lords environments that we had made through the power of AI imaging software, and I had them printed out and made. And this design is available in our Facebook group in the Summon Limit card album. They're all of the released factions. Each one has a summon limit card design. You can mix and match however you want, or you can have a pure faction summon limit card stack if you want. However you want. There's no real rules on how that is created. The flexibility is yours. So once you have your summon limit cards or your counter device or whatever you're going to use to represent the round is going to go up there, and it always starts with 3. You'll see that in the rules. So we're going to move on. This is your spell zone. This is for active spells. So when you're playing the game and you cast a spell against your opponent or a spell in general, what you'll do is you will put your spell that is active for that period of time face up in this area. Now, then we're going to move just a little bit because of the way that my camera system is set up. We're going to move into the battle zone. In our rule area, this is called the battle zone. So when you are able to summon the creatures in the round, what you'll do is when you summon it, you're going to put your summoned creatures in the very first area to the far left. And then if you attach an artifact to this specific creature, what you'll do is whatever artifact you attach, you'll put that right underneath that creature, just like you see here. Now, these two are the hold zones. So when you have an artifact that you want to hold on to for a later turn, you'll put that there, or a spell that you want to use for a later turn, you'll put that there. Now, when a creature is terminated or destroyed or passes in battle, you'll move that creature and any artifact that's attached to it into the discard zone, which is right there. Now, right here is where you're going to have your deck. And if you have a special summon deck, my instructions for you guys is to place it right here under the active spell zone. That way you have it easily available to you. Now, you do not have to have it here. You can have it off to the side. It just depends upon how much area you actually have. In the digital game, you're probably going to need to put it right here because of the spatial constraints of the digital game. Now, the next zone I want to talk about is right here, is the duel zone. So when when the duel round is there, what you're going to do is when you have to place a card for your dueling turn, is you'll put it in that area face up. These cards come straight from your hand, and a better explanation is in our rules. And I plan on making a video on step-by-step turns of how this all comes together. Now, the next thing you guys will need are tokens. Now, we have created special tokens for you guys. They are available in our Facebook page, but you don't have to have these special tokens if you don't want to. The whole intent here was to create something that was special for our players to give you better immersement of the game and the world of Ka'a. These are poker chips, basically, made from a company called Board Games Maker. Make playing cards, I'm sorry. And they're really great, and they're easy to flip. They're very light, and they're really fun. So what will happen is an ability or an effect will ask you to put a blank type token on an artifact or a creature, and that gives you a tool to use. That way you have a visual representation of that token. You can use anything you want to. This is just an option for anyone that wants real full immersement of the game. Now, the last thing that every player is going to need for this game is a full set of polyhedral dice. You can get these anywhere that sells card games. You can get it anywhere that sells Dungeons and Dragons things. You can get it on Etsy, Amazon. But you need 2 full sets of polyhedral dice. I have not seen any instances where you need more than 1 set. I highly doubt you will, because these guys are so flexible that you can kind of mix and match to whatever you need at that particular moment. I have seen, we intend on having abilities that use these dice. There are already abilities that exist that deal with random effects, and in our rules it tells you to use a dice to create that random effect. So you'll roll If it has to do with your battle zone, you'll use D6, which is this guy here. And so 1 through 5 is the creature zone, counting from left to right. And so if you happen to roll a 6, it either affects a player themselves, or it's re-roll based on the language of the card or ability that needs that dice roll. So I hope this video has helped you guys. Again, you can find us on Facebook. Just look up Mystic Warlords of Ka'a and join us. Show this video to a friend, share it, like. The likes help bring attention to this game, and I want to just put this out there that the whole goal of me making these videos and making this content is for actual people to play. I think this game has a real validity and a real precipice to be able to allow someone that is interested in playing in a new game, a new card game, to be able to do just that. I appreciate everybody for joining me. Thank you for watching.